Hey Hoot, how are you? Hey Flying Monkey, hey Tea Queen, how are you? Hi Joe, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. How are you feeling? I'm okay. Hey Kayla, hey Laggy. I'm glad you're good, Hoot. What's everyone up to? How is everybody today? What all up to? What you all been up to? What's the weather like? All the old happy birthday to your mum. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Finally got someone to put my air conditioning was dying 90 degrees plus my lung disease. Oh, I can imagine that would be absolutely awful. I'm glad it's sorted though, and you've actually finally got the air conditioning in, because that is just, I can't deal. I'm not very good like that either because of my lung capacity. But I couldn't deal with your kind of heat. I can't deal with my kind of heat, let alone your kind. So I'm definitely glad you got it sorted, girl. It was needed. It's been in the hundreds for the past 3 days. Oh my god. Hi, curly girl. I couldn't cope, Kayla. I would die. I'm not good with heat. I'm genuinely not good with heat. I feel I would. Happy birthday to your mama. Thank you, Hoot. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not good with heat. I'm like, it's only been 30 here, which is what, 80, 70? And I've been killer here today. I can't stand out in it. 86. It's too much. Kills me. I'm not designed. I'm too blonde and too fat.
100 would basically be 37.8.
Yeah, I'm too hot. I'm too blonde and too fat for the sun. There's just, them things just don't coincide with sunshine. I'm too fat. I'm too blonde. I'm too pale. Don't work. It does not work for me. And like being pregnant in the summer, ugh. I was pregnant during the summer and it sucked. It's horrible because we have to wear masks in the store. So feel like you can't breathe in the stores 104 and the masks are unacceptable. Oh my god, no, I would die. You're not fat at all. I am when it comes to this freaking weather, Hoot. Like, jeez, man. Like, it is, I am really. Like, I'm too pale. I'm too freaking blonde and I'm too fat for this weather. I can't, I'm not designed for heat. Although I moan when it's winter, so I'm not really designed for that either. So I'm just going to be a legit moan ass. What did you do today, Joe? Nothing. I normally go to the beach and put flowers on the rocks for my mum, but we're not allowed on the beach, so I couldn't do anything. I did go to my brother's to see my brother and the kids for an hour, but that was pretty much it. But I couldn't actually go to the beach and put flowers on where, like I normally would, like, you know. So sucky. I'm just a bitch. I hate the hot and the cold. I'm hoot. I'm with you. Like seriously, I'm a moany. Hey Bubba, how are you? I am a moany ass. I can't deal. I would moan whatever. I like it when it's just sort of nice that you can just sort of wear a jumper or sweater, you call it, and just sort of like, you know, not be too cold, but warm enough to just not have to wear a big bulky coat. That's my happy medium. The notification that Joe was live. Thanks, Kayla. Your bump's growing really, really nice, Kayla. I did go back and see. Sorry you couldn't go join how important that can be. Yeah, just I'll wait until after all this, when they've opened the beaches a little bit, and I'll buy some flowers and take them down there then. That just sucks. I'd rather it be here, and like I'd even do a monkey feet. I'll even do a monkey feet, and they were monkey. Hey guys, press the like button. 20 watching, 4 likes. Thank you, Hoot. I appreciate that. Thank you, John. I'm obsessed with my baby bump. You're gonna be you should do pictures weekly, Kayla. Find a top that you be able to wear, like a black vest top or something, and do weekly pictures. They're really cute. I love those. Thank you, Curly. Oh God. I agree, Hoot. 3, give this video a thumb. It's 6 now. Yay! Hey, Chad. Outbit is happier today. We're just chatting. There's nothing to really talk about, Classy Mum. We're just gossiping, chatting shit. We've not chatting about anything of substance. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. We just chat in. Baby bumps are adorable. Yeah, they are. Hot and pregnant is the worst. Oh my God, ain't it just? It's like, oh no. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Just nope. We have been over 100 for 3 days. Oh shit, that. It's been super hot here today, but to be fair, I've been inside most of the time with the window open, so it hasn't been so bad. And we just had an Indian takeout just because I was being lazy and I couldn't be asked to cook. husband will die when he gets the energy bill. We're about 80, 90 here. Storm just blew through. We're about the same here, Baba. What was it? 76 or 86?
86.
We've been at 86 today. Hi Joe, I never get into your chat until now, but I subscribed to your channel 3 months ago and always watch your videos. I just love your channel and you. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very humid in the 70s. My fiance doesn't care about the bill, just doesn't want to hear me bitching about being hot all day. It's a fair point. That is a fair point. I literally ended up last night before we got it, like went into the bedroom, we put the fan on in there for like about an hour, didn't we, just to cool the room down. And to be fair, I'll probably do that again tonight. Just put the fan in just to cool the air down in there. Our bills get like high 400 when I run the AC all day. Energy is super expensive. God, that is expensive. 400. What's that? Is that like a quarter or monthly, or are you humid, Joe? Yeah, it's really, really warm here. Although it hasn't been so bad today. There's been some winds, haven't there, today? So it wasn't.
Breeze,
Yeah, there wasn't so bad. But yeah, normally it can get very humid here. Monthly. Oh my God, that's a lot. Yeah, my bill. Like, no, I'm nowhere near that on my bill. Hi, Carrie. Like, our monthly bill is probably less than $100. The electric.
Oh,
It's 72 here right now in Southern California. I'm just off to work now and I'm sitting at the tire stop waiting for my tires. 72. Is it humid 72 though, Sylvia? Hey, Mildred. Yeah, water expensive too, about 200 since we can't shower at the gym. God, your like way of living, your lifestyle, like living is way more expensive in the States than it is here. That's freaking mad. That's so like that's a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? That's like a lot of money. Waiting to see if Tom will take the boys out. Maybe I can go live. Yay! Yeah, Joe is muggy and gloomy out. Yeah, I don't like the mugginess. That's the bit I don't like. It's not so bad when there's like that bit of like breeze with it, but when it's like that muggy and you can't breathe, it does my nut in. Way too expensive. It is really, really badly expensive. Hi, Peachy Mildred. That just made me laugh. That was funny. Hoot, you're funny. Even your grocery shops like seem super expensive. Like I can spend say 150-ish, give or take, say about 200 your dollars, and I can fill my cupboards, my fridge, my freezer, and it's all nice and full with lots of snacks. We have so many Aldians who suffer in the heat because it's so expensive. It is. That's just crazy. That's just, my goodness, it's insane. That's a stupid amount of money though. Like if you think about it, just like on yours, that's what, 400 for that, 200 for the water. That's 600 before you even look around. Nope, not here, Joe. You can feed a family of 3 for $150. And you know what we're like with snacks. We get a lot of snack stuff a week or a month. It's normally about 2 week mark. We normally do it on the 2 week, every 2 week. But we don't spend that all the time. That's if we need everything. Like we'll go to the shop tomorrow and we'll probably spend less than £100. And that'll be everything topped back up again. Rent is ridiculous too. Yeah. Who's Bubba and Mildred was the best of 2020 so far? That was the best. Yeah, we don't. I spend about 90 a week and it's just me. See, that's crazy. Laugh my ass off, I know, right, laggy. Groceries are gotten more expensive since the virus. It's ridiculous. Thank God my boss has been giving me overtime. You're very lucky. Because I know a lot of people are like really suffering right now because like obviously they can't work or they're having to take less hours because they're not opening as often, you know, so you are lucky. But on the same token, you're still out when, so you're in danger, if that makes sense. Bubba, totally. My kids left California because they can't afford to live here. Jar Jar is live too. Did she just go live, did she? Yeah, it is insane. I will admit it's definitely insane. It is the price of living for you guys to the price of living for us is like night and day. And like we don't have like health insurance and stuff like that to pay either. Like I could call an ambulance now and I wouldn't be charged. I could be taken to hospital. I'd be given whatever I needed for free. Yeah, just went live. Oh, I hope she's okay. I feel horrible for people that lost their jobs. My heart breaks. Same hurt. It is, you know, and there was so many. It wasn't even just like a small amount. It was such a mass amount of people. They raised minimum wage to 15 an hour for those people are still in poverty. That's crazy. Same with Canada, Joe. Yeah, we're so lucky. Like, I know we moan about our doctors and NHS and stuff, but we are super lucky, really, to have it, in fairness. I lost my job till around July 25th. They will let me know. Oh my God. It is, it's a lot. It's, and like with everything else going on, and then everyone frigging went out and bloody bought like everything in the damn shop so nobody could find anything. And not everyone's got the money to go out and like what's the word, like bulk buy, and they haven't got the money for that. Like my neighbours couldn't even find wet wipes for their child's butt. I pay £700 a month for my health insurance for just me. Fuck. Like, I can get anything, all my prescriptions, all my medication, all my hospital visits, all my doctor's visits are all free. It's horrible how we have to have no work. They are losing their businesses here in California. My heart breaks. I think a lot of small businesses are going to lose, and it's going to be so sad. Like businesses that have been like handed down through the generations, like, you know. I have a 5,000. What was that word? I didn't know what that word was. Deductible. I don't know what that is.
Can you take it off the price?
Ah, right, okay. Classy Mums pays 175. Still a lot of money, even that's a lot of money. I'm thankful I'm an essential worker, but it's scary at the same time. Yeah, I completely get that. I completely get it. It is scary. It is. It definitely is scary out there. Like, I worry about my sister-in-law because she's an essential worker. My brother went back to work 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and that freaked me out a little bit. I must admit, I was kind of freaked out by that. But people got to go to work. They got to go and do what they need to do. They need to do it. Sylvia, I know my daughter is an ICU nurse. That is scary. One of my friends over here, I'm not sure if they do it there, but because she was rotating through the COVID-19 ward, and she had to stay away from her family. I think it was for like 8 weeks or something. It was the time that she was there. She had to isolate for 2 weeks beforehand, work, and then isolate for 2 weeks after before she could go home. I'm afraid to go back to work, to be honest, my lung disease. But I have no choice. It's just me here. Can you not get, I don't know, you're probably correct me now, but is there anything sort of thing as like disability or something like that that you could get? Like, I have no idea about the American system. I only know about the UK. Exactly, Britta says, Hooch, they should be doing that in Canada. They pay like $2,000 a month to help people that want to stay at home and be safe. How are you live? No notifications. Hi, Valerie. I'm not qualified for disability. Have to have oxygen to get that. That's craziness. That is absolutely. You wouldn't have to have that here. Oxygen to be classed as disabled for lung disease. Mum was classed as lung disease because she only had one lung.
Different rules. That wasn't classed as
I think
disease,
disabilities fares. I think you're right. I think it does go from state to state. I think you are right. I think you was right there, Britt. I think it does. I just think it's a lot. It's so much. We can't afford it, and it's a country. Scary. It is scary. As of now, California claiming that you don't have to the money to open schools, which is BS. My goodness, that's crazy. Hard to get disability here. It's hard here as well, to be honest, but if you it's not easy, but you have to be legit. Years ago, people were just taking the piss and just going, honestly, didn't have to work and get a couple of grand or whatever. But now it's a lot harder to get here. Hi Monica, how are you? I've been cleaning and getting ready to take a bath. Just wanted to say hi and I love you guys. We'll catch the replay if you're gone. Have a great day. Enjoy your bath. And we love you too. Thank you, Carrie. Classy Mum says, thank you, Sylvia. We are proud of her. She's definitely, to work in that kind of environment is just, it is scary. I work with defibrillatas level 4. They don't understand why they can't see their friends and go day-to-day programs. Every time I go to work, I always ask if the virus is gone. Oh, yeah, they don't. It's like kids though, isn't it? They don't understand either. I let my niece go out today. She had to go with Uncle Carl, obviously. But I let her go to the shop with Uncle Carl just because she hasn't been out. She's so pale, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She's so pale, and I was like, even if it's just at the shop, which is literally like a 2 minute walk, 3 minute walk max. But it was something. Joe, exactly like kids. Yeah, it is. It's just like kids just don't understand. And like, especially around here, because kids are still kids around here. They still play on their bikes. They still build forts up in the woods and in the trees. And they make swings. And they play in the street with rocks. And so, yeah, they really don't like next door's children, bless them, they don't understand why they're allowed at the back garden but not allowed at the front garden to play with their friends. We have a local suicide of a high school student last week. These kids are suffering mentally over this. Yeah, because when you think about it though, like, think how you was as a teen. If you weren't able to see your friends or your boyfriend, that would be like the end of the world. And they don't realize that, you know, it's not, but to them it feels like it is. It feels like it's a huge deal, and it's sad. And there should be stuff out there, like the teachers should be in contact with people, and have the Zoom and whatever it is now that you can do. Heard it on the geek Heard you on the geek stream. Fabulous. He broke it down well, and you were great. Yeah, he did a good job on the geek room, I must admit. I do like the geek room now. I do like their content. More so because they just don't give a shit, and I like that. Speaking of disabilities, it's hard. It's hard, it seems, to get it here. I know a guy from another state who's fine, who got it. More power to him, but disappointed I have to fight tooth and nail. We had to fight for my mum. Like, honestly, we really had to fought for it, didn't we, to get
Mm-hmm.
it. But it's not easy anymore to get it here. It used to be, but people took the piss. But it isn't anymore. And I think that's not so much as a good thing, but I don't know how they can distinguish between like those fake ass that can go out to work and not. I'm not sure how they can distinguish. So I get it on some kind of sense, and then on another, I'm just like, you seem to be like not working. You seem to be like people whose work in the system is getting way further than people who are genuine. Does that make sense? With all this talk of shutting schools, the fall and all restrictions, just can't process it. It's a lot. To be honest, I'm like, what? I'm in my 40s, and although I don't care about going out, that doesn't bother me. I'd stay in. I'm perfectly okay to stay in. It's not as easy with not seeing my family and not being able to like kiss my nephews and nieces. I haven't seen my daughter since November. I was sick on Christmas, and I have a new grandchild 8 months old, and I've never seen in person. Oh, Hoot, I'm so sorry. That that sucks. My friend's daughter's about to give birth in June, and they've told her that only one person's allowed in the delivery room. So it's going to be her first grandchild that she's missed being born. So she's absolutely devastated. Hey, Miss Leah, how are you? Everyone gets denied disability here. Need to reapply, and they will pay from the first of you applied. Oh, that's a good to know. I know here it was really hard. We got it from my mum, but it was a fight. Thankfully, a fight we won, but she was like genuinely sick, for Christ's sake. Sorry I'm late. Had to run hubby to get stitches in his hand. Oh my god, is he okay? Yeah, I've heard that tea just keep reapplying. I think that's on them. Like, I think that's the same here, to be honest. And get a lawyer. Here, there's charities that will help you do all the forms and stuff like that. Because I was gonna, if it didn't go my way when I wrote back, I was gonna go to the charities to get them to help me. But thankfully, my letter was enough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
in Boston, Massachusetts. My daughter and her baby and my baby's dad are not allowed in. They let him in next day, 2 hours, for 2 hours, had to be COVID tested first. God. Yeah, they're allowed to just have like Nath and Wheezy in, but Jeanette's not allowed in, which is really, really gutting for her. Because it'd be the first, like, she's got like 12. She's got 11, maybe, coming up to 12 grandkids. The thing is, I need disability and certainly can't afford 300 plus hours for a lawyer. That's true, classy mum. My daughter was denied when she first applied, and when we applied, she got it. Well, that's good to know for others. Home births are in the rise here because there are so many restrictions. Yeah, I think, but the problem, I think Wheezy did think about it, but Wheezy is tiny. Like, she is tiny, tiny. She's a tiny figure. She's tiny in height. And the last, when she had Megs, it wasn't as easy a birth as it was with Dwayne Lee. So I think she's going to go into hospital. I think it's a good idea. I'm glad he's okay, Leah. I would be terrified to have a home birth. Me too, classy mum. They passed it here that you have to wear a mask now when you go into a store. I can't breathe good with one on. No, I can't either. I can't have my face restricted. Although I'm always like that with my hands restricting them. Maybe you need to start like getting somebody to help you. Like, not, maybe there's charities. Maybe there's something we can look into and help you, Hoot. There's got to be charities that will help you with this, surely. If you have a medical condition, you can't be forced to wear them. You'd have to get a doctor's note, I'm guessing. 90-degree heat here and masks don't mix. Yeah, I can imagine that, actually. Yes, scarves work, they said as well. Like, it's just the same sort of principle. Just put it right up over your nose and your mouth. And with HIPAA law, you can't question. They can't question you. That's interesting. Would I say I can't breathe good with one on? I'm guessing that's why you would say, Monica. I think you'd probably say that, like, you just can't do it.
But in theory, then you also could be disallowed access to shops.
Yeah, they could for sure.
Because obviously it's within their right to stop access of that.
True. I went to buy fruit. I went to buy fruit. Yeah, I went to buy fruit, and some guy says you have to wear a mask. I said, I want a fucking bet. I have one lung and got my fruit and left. Never doing things like that either.
Should have lit a fag.
Yeah. My mum only had one lung. Like, they removed the other one due to TB, and she still smoked. Right up until like 2 days before she passed. Actually, probably more like 1 day before she passed.
Yeah. No, I think it was like 2 days.
She was asleep the whole of 1 day, wasn't she? Yeah, she wouldn't stop smoking. Like, there was just, nope. She, sorry guys, you know. Lamp for?
Yesterday. 8 o'clock.
Oh, for the clock. A Trader Joe's woman said that she couldn't wear a mask because of medical reasons, and they would not let her in the store. The store manager offered to shop for her, but she said no.
Well, that's what I mean, they're within their...
They're within their rights.
In fact, they might actually not be allowed to let her in.
Yeah. Queen Elizabeth's father smoked and only had one lung. There was a documentary on it. Wow. They told my mum after she had her lung out, they told her if she doesn't stop smoking, she'll be in a wheelchair within like 6 months and dead within like 2 years or something. And that was like 36 years ago. She had a baby after that.
Well, she did like to prove people wrong.
Worked on the motorway and had a baby after that. I ordered cute children's masks from Amazon. They fit perfectly for me and are breathable material. I know a lot of people are like sewing them and stitching them themselves. I did see a thing though.
You can do it.
You can do it if you look on YouTube. I think I saw it. I don't know what Trader Joe's is. I'm guessing it's like a hardware store or a superstore. Organic supermarket. Thank you, T. We haven't got that here. We got Asda, Tesco, Morrison's, Waitrose, Sainsbury's.
It's probably like a Waitrose.
Oh, it's okay, hun. Don't worry. I generally figure it out at some point, or one of the girls will tell me. Hi, Tammy. How are you?
What things are.
Yeah. I said I don't know what Trader Joe's was.
No, it takes time to work them out and put them up.
All good. I'm glad. Monica, can't you see them? Joe, you would like my mask. It has skulls on it. Lol. I want it. It's mine. I want to see something that I bought. Go. How cute is that? We got any combs?
Lots of things in the bedroom. In the room, bedroom.
And then you put a cone on there and it burns and the smoke comes through out of here. Isn't that cute? It's the cutest thing ever. Like the smoke literally like comes out of here, goes down there because the cone goes in there and it all comes down. But it looks so cute in the summer and then night time. That's cool. That's nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was really neat. It is cool. I do like it. At least it's cooled a bit today. Yes, although it's been super hot today here, it's been a little bit windy, so it hasn't been so bad. Yes, thank God. Sorry if I've missed any of your messages. Oh, God damn it. I'm definitely going to have an early night tonight. I'm absolutely exhausted. And one has had a fuck moan for today. Looks like rain here later, but hot as hell. Is that sometimes the worst though, when it's like seriously like hot but raining? I hate that. Tammy, they will be dying over our energy costs. Joe, did you see Classy and I live in the same town and met through YouTube? Oh my God! That's amazing! I love that.
Right.
Tammy Hughes and Classy and Mum live in the same town and they met via YouTube. That's amazing. I love that. You're tired because your nerves are on overdrive from last night. I was kind of worried about you. I saw that, and whether I'm still not sure whether I should have gone live with it or whether I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't know what's right and what's wrong. I really don't. I question myself nowadays. But I was so het up about it. Oh my God. I literally, I was shaking. My legs was like, 10 to the dozen. But I'm still not sure if I did the right thing by sharing and saying my opinions on it, or not sharing it and just keeping my mouth shut. I, I don't know. I honestly don't know whether I did right or wrong, if I'm honest with you. Hey, Jaja. How are you, gorgeous girl? Jaja, you have to add me on Facebook, babe. It's good you went live. People needed to see it. Yeah. A few people have messaged and said, like, yeah, it was good. And then a few people have said, I just couldn't. It was too much and it sort of triggered them. So I did put trigger warning, but I don't know. I still don't know if it was a right or wrong thing to do. I felt at the time it was right because I was so het up about it, and the words that were coming out of both of their disgusting mouths was just a lot for me. But I probably could have just kept that to myself and just moaned about it in Discord, but I have to rewatch the video. I missed it. I hope you're okay. You're okay, Joe. Yeah, I'm okay. I just got het up and didn't think about it. Just went straight through and like did it, and like Joe, you can always make it private. Yeah, I know. It's kind of pointless now, though. It's been up for like 24 hours. The grannies would have already got it and snippets of it, and like I wouldn't be surprised if like he's already told people to try and what's it called?
Mass report.
Yeah, mass report my channel, because that's what he does. That's what he likes, and then to blame other people for it. Yeah, that's like a greasy hip woman is a loser. I was that sock account, whoever runs that sock account and said that about uni, I think that's really disgusting. Like, all of our servicemen, whether it's America, the UK, they go to war for us, for our freedom, for us to feel safe in our homes at night. Like, why would you like diminish somebody's service like that and try and make out that they're fucking crazy? Like, whoever's sock account that was is absolutely disgusting. Like, they should be ashamed of themselves. They really should be ashamed of themselves. Because to say stuff like that is just like, or because he went to war, his, what was it? Because he went to war, he could be, maybe he's a bit nuts or something. Don't take, it wasn't word for word, obviously, but it was something along those sort of lines. And that hurt my heart a little bit, because it doesn't matter whether you're, UK, America, Africa, wherever you come from, servicemen and women are really important for us. Hey, Kayla, that was disgusting. Yeah, my daughter's husband is in the US Marine, and people disrespect them so much, even some in our own government. It's just so wrong. It's so wrong. Like, I don't know the full extent of like uni service, and neither do I need to. Like, that's his business. But yeah, he was injured in battle. Like, don't diminish that by for anybody, whether it's uni or the Queen of freaking Sheba. Like, just don't do it. Don't. That's just gross. Like, people have died and not come back from war. They've come back and they're broken from war. Like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't. Boomer's followers are sick people. Honestly, I can't figure out why without any common sense. I'm good, but that was a massive fight broke out on the local beach where I live. And what made the news across the UK. I'll have to have a look at that. I can't remember where that was. Send me the link, Jaja. We're having the same, babe. People are trying to come down here and go to Tamby Beach and stuff, and we're like, you fucking crazy, like, go away. Exactly, Joe, it's gross. It is gross, and it literally, my uncle just died, and my brother wanted to dig him up and re-kill him. He was so upset. So sad. People have no idea what our service people see, endure, especially in war. All of them have had their freedom to spew their nonsense and hate. But you know what I don't get about that is Steve stipulated, I don't know how true, I don't believe anything that comes out of his freaking gob, but he stipulated he did 4 tours of duty. Like, does that mean he just did 4 tours in an office, or did he go to war? I don't know. But I'm guessing he sat in an office. Just saying. Thanks, babe. I'll have a look in a bit. So true. People take them for granted. And we shouldn't. Like, they leave their families at home. Some of these servicemen don't get to see their children, like, be born. Some don't get to see their children at all because they die over there. Like, let's not use it as a weapon just to piss with uni. Like, no. That's just wrong and on so many levels. Like, you're using it as an excuse to piss with uni. Not a tour can be... No, a tour can be in Bali doesn't mean no way if my sister-in-law was on tour. That's what I think. I'm off to pick up husbands. Bye. Bye, Miss Leah. Love you. I won't be staying on for much longer. I don't think our military people get treated right. Look at the homeless vets. Monica, I could not agree more. I feel that when they come back, there should be something in place for them to be housed, and like, even if it's just benefits for a couple of months, and like the only military men can get certain, or military men and women can get certain jobs. Or do you know what I mean? I just think it's so harsh that these people have gone to war, protected us, and they get fuck all. They get to come back and live on the streets in this freaking heat or in freezing cold temperatures. That's not okay. And that hurts my heart. I literally look like I'm screwed. I look like I'll be drinking. Yeah, it's not right. It really isn't right. And it does really, really break my heart. It's so not fair. But I do feel that there should be some kind of system in order that these people can come back knowing that they're going to be okay for it. Even if it's just a year, like even if they can just get benefits or a job or something for that year to get them back into, normal society again. Because it's got to be hard coming from a war zone where you're hearing guns and bombs going off and your friends are dying, and I, I can't. Hey up, Kitty, how are you? I just can't. I just think it's super, super sad, and I'm for one not okay with that. I don't like it. It's not nice. And not just because, like, oh, Joe's sticking up for uni. No, uni's a big boy, he can stick up for himself. I'm not just saying this for uni. This is for all people that have done the service. Bye, Bubba. But this is for people that, every person that's been in the service, man or woman, like, they deserve, like, to not be, like, shite on because you're trying to have a pissing contest with them. I know it just uses mental state. I don't like that. I really don't like it. It's really awful. I'll have a cigarette with you, and then I'm going to get off, and then I'm going to bed, and I'm giving up the will to live for at least 20 hours. I'm legit giving up the will to live. They should never have to struggle. I deserve utmost respect. 100%. And I know, like, somebody's going to say, oh my god, you're just saying that because it's uni. No, I'm not. I couldn't give a shit if it was uni or anybody else, to be perfectly honest. Hi to all that said hi. I just think it's not right. It's really not right. Don't use somebody's friggin' service to try and have a pissing contest with them. You despicable piece of shit. But that did hurt my feelings. So there's the answer to that. It really did hurt my feelings. Dove Kitty, what you been up to, biatch? Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. I'm freaking exhausted, guys. I am exhausted. I'm going to drive home now. Bye, everyone. It was nice to participate in a chat. Brit does that prank call did on Boom was awesome. Bye, everyone. That was awesome. Bye, Sylvia. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I get them. People are mad, but to use such destructive is unnecessary, in my opinion. That's exactly what I was just saying then, Dove. Like, there's other things that you can bitch about people. Like, there's lots. But bitch about them for, like, that, not for, like, oh, well, he might be mentally ill, like, because of his service. No. Mm-mm. Drive careful, Sylvia. I'm so tired. My head's pounding. I'm knackered. I need to take medication and have a good night. Medication time. The violence is taken away from the victim. I just think it's just rough. And I don't blame uni for being pissed about it either, to be honest. Like, if, like, my husband went to war, like, I'd be pissed and all, and, like, somebody said about that. And crap, that was really your life,
Well, yeah.
wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And Carl's father and mother both served,
And grandparents.
and grandparents. Carl was born on an army base. Literally, he was born on an army base in an army hospital. That's what I feel like right now, Joe. I think it's just because, like, yesterday was super stressful, and, like, today just because I couldn't do what I normally do to celebrate Mum's birthday, so it pissed me off a little bit, but yeah. I hope now that's arrested and bunting of buildings will stop. Yeah, I don't get that either, classy mum. I think that police officer needs to be arrested and charged with murder. I'm sorry he does. But I also think the copper, or police officer you call him, the copper standing there watching, they deserve manslaughter. Because they stood there and they watched their fellow officer do that. It's disgusting. And it literally, like, I can't even, I still haven't managed to watch the whole video because it just breaks my heart. Like, no, just no. He was arrested today. Yeah, I saw that. They need to stop before the National Guards come in. But I still don't, I think it was Hoot that said it, was it? No, classy mum. I'm a classy mum. I understand their frustrations. Like, I was just the same. I was raving when I heard about it. But looting small businesses and, like, destroying
Local
stuff,
businesses
and
that can't deal with
that's not going to help the situation. You're not helping the situation. You're just hindering people, innocent people that haven't done fuck all.
they're utilising a bad situation for their own
Yeah,
gain.
and that's exactly what it is. And that's really sad. Like, they shouldn't do that. That's not okay. Arrest happened, and yet there will be more justice and hurt by the violence. I agree, classy mum. I really do agree. I couldn't agree more. I have another dentist appointment, so I've got to go. Oh my god, you and dentist. Like, I'd be a nervous wreck with the amount of time you had to go to the dentist, Ham. That kills me. It gives me anxiety for you going, and I'm not even going. Like, legit, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Be careful, driving. It literally gives me anxiety, and I'm not even going. She said dentist, like, I'm like, ugh. And turn into a freaking gibbering rack. It's not fun. Right, we're coming up to an hour. I'm going to get off because I am really, really going to bed. I can hardly stay awake. My eyes are fucked. I feel knackered. And I feel like crap. So I'm going to go and feel sorry for myself in bed by myself and ignore the world for a little bit. And see if that helps. I will catch you all tomorrow, or maybe later. If Britta's goes live, I'll come in the chat and I will chat later with you all. Hope you feel better soon. I will. I'm sure after a good sleep I'll feel fine tomorrow and back to normal. I think it's just because of the day. I wouldn't worry too much. It is just literally because I'm in a shitey mood. But I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we can get back on the straight and narrow and on the normal again. Love you, Monica. Bye, Dove. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Nighty night.